Jesus' forgiveness, our forgiveness, heals our internal, external, paralyzed life situations of our bodies, minds, hearts, and souls. Dear friends, in today's liturgy, we get inspiration from the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 9, verses 1 to 8. Today's gospel is about the healing of the paralytic. You know, a paralytic is a sick. We can say differently abled, or as they used to say, disabled. A paralytic is unable to move by himself. He needs the help of the other. He's stuck. And we realize that this paralytic is numb. We can say some parts of his body are dead. They cannot move. They are just not functioning. They are lifeless. So here today, dear friends, we could ask ourselves, what are these paralytic, dead, numb situations in my body? Rather, what part of my body is paralyzed in me? Is it my eye? Is it my mind? Is it my heart? Is it my whole body? Is it my mouth that is always paralyzed by talking too much, and especially negativity? What is paralyzed? What is numb? What is lifeless in me? What is it in me that does not give life? What are the situations that are paralyzing my situation? What are the people that are paralyzing and giving less life to my life? Those people who are toxic, negative about life. Jesus here today is saying, surrender all of them and let them go. Forgive them and let them go. We could ask ourselves also, am I paralyzed by someone? Is someone making me useless, worthless, lifeless? Or am I paralyzing someone? Am I making some others useless, lifeless? Dear friends, we are here as brothers and sisters, created in the same image and likeness of God, and we're invited to treat each other as brothers and sisters, as friends, as fathers, as mothers, as people who are like in a family. This, regardless of color, regardless of tribe, of language, of status, of riches or poverty, whatever we are brothers and sisters. Naked we came from our mother's womb, naked we shall return to God. The Lord has given, the Lord has taken. So whatever we have, there's nothing to boast about. We need each other, and each other needs me. So enough about the boasting around. Yes, no matter our paralyzed situations of body, mind, heart, and soul, God is here today to make us whole, happy, healthy again. He's here to make us complete again so that we can also make others happy, whole, healthy, and complete again. Let us be the reason why another person is healthy again, is complete again. Let's be the reason why another person is enjoying good life, good health. Let us not be the reason why another one is getting sick because of my toxic words, because of my toxic actions, because of my toxic way of being. Let us be the reason where people just say, it's just beautiful to be with you. You are really peaceful, even if when you don't talk anything. Your presence itself is just peaceful, is happy, is serene, is harmonious. Do parents feel like that towards their children? Do children feel like that towards their parents? Husband and wife. Do you feel like that towards each other? As friends, do we feel that's just beautiful and serene, that your presence gives life to me, even when the situation seems to be lifeless? Let's be life givers in a situation, especially of today, which is challenged in many ways. In today's gospel, Jesus has authority and power over sin and over every kind of physical, spiritual illnesses. And in Matthew, deliberately expresses Jesus, who heals, first of all, the paralytic man's sins before he can heal that man physically. He heals the inside before he can heal the man externally, the outside. to indicate that Jesus has power over both the spiritual internal realm of our bodies, mind, heart, and soul, and he has also power over the external physical realm of our bodies. Oh, the power of forgiveness, the power of reconciliation, the power of conversion that brings back peace and the inner energy that helps us to face life with its challenges as it comes. Make sure, my brother, my sister, that as long as you have the occasion, make use of the good priests around us and confess your sins and make yourself be at peace. Let's make ourselves at ease with ourselves so that we can be ready for any situation in our lives. So that even if the Lord calls us now, we are ready. There's nothing to worry about. So we see Jesus healing the internal, the inner sins. Sin is that which distances us from God, from others, and from ourselves. So Jesus heals us from inside so that we can get closer to God, who is the author and creator of everything, and we experience that power, and with that power use it to help others, so that we can get closer to others, because that's what the meaning of life is, that if I feel good, I'm invited to share that goodness with others, and so that we can get closer to ourselves and be kind to ourselves, to others, as a way of leading us to God our Father. So the power of forgiveness, the power of confession, the power of healing the internal, the inside parts of our bodies, as a way of healing the external outside. Jesus has power and authority to heal and forgive sins that we commit in our minds, hearts, and soul and body. And he also has power to forgive and heal the sins we commit outside. Or rather, to heal us from our own physical illnesses or things that paralyze us, that block us from having life to the full, that block us from functioning normally and physically well. Expert doctors are convinced that there is an intimate connection between our internal and our external realms of our being. And they refer to it as psychosomatic realities or illnesses. The word psyche refers to the inside of the person, the internal realities of the person. And the word soma refers to the body of the person, physical body of the person. Let us put it this way. If my mind is affected, if my heart is affected, if my inside is affected, it is shown on outside. It's shown outside my body. It communicates to my body automatically. And if my inside is good, is peaceful, is nice, it communicates to my body outside, and I enjoy that inner peace, and others around me enjoy that inner peace as well. So, dear friends, when my inner faculties of the mind body is not functioning well and is affected by negativity, by all forms of things that eat me up inside, if something is not functioning inside, we see illnesses like all illnesses outside, like pains, fistula, stress, diabetics, hypertension, high blood pressure, even cancer are caused, dear friends, they are caused by negative emotions in my mind, in my heart, in my internal organism. When I think too much, when my heart is too much exaggerating in many thoughts, many feelings that are negative, it affects and leads to hypertension, even cancer. So let's be careful. Let us treat gently our inner faculties so that good things can begin happening outside. If we don't treat well and we entertain negativity in our mind, our hearts, we are killing ourselves slowly by slowly. One of the most of these negative emotions that happen inside is the negative emotion of unforgiveness. When we feel unforgiveness in our minds, in our hearts, it becomes like a bomb waiting to explode and kill us and also kill others. It becomes like a poison that eats up inside and we will never enjoy our life. It eats up inside our inner system of the mind and the heart and leaves us empty, and that affects those people around us, and of course it affects us. But our gift to each other is to see that our presence is a good presence to the others. It gives encouragement, hope, life to others. And I cannot give life to others when I have allowed my inner system to be crushed to the ground by negativity, by unforgiveness that keeps even eating me up. Remember, when I choose not to forgive, I am destroying myself slowly by slowly. Lord, teach us how to forgive. Yes, if I keep that resentment, anger, jealousy, negativity in my heart, in my mind, in my inside, yes, if I keep that sin that distances me away, that negativity, that sin that distances me away from God, from others, and myself, and I am unable to forgive and let it go, then I end up hurting myself and I'm hurting others, and I don't enjoy the best of my health of body, mind, heart, and soul. I don't enjoy my health. I am not even happy, and I'm not even healthy because I'm entertaining negativity. Some things we have just to cut off. I choose peace, not war. I choose forgiveness, not unforgiveness. Today is a challenge to ask ourselves of whether we are willing to let go here and now, immediately, all the negative emotions in our minds, hearts, and soul, especially the negative emotion of unforgiveness. So that by removing the big stone or the small stone of unforgiveness from our lives and our health, and we always kick it off immediately without waiting for much, so that by removing this big stone of unforgiveness, we can breathe a healthy life, so that we can be happy again, we can be complete again, we can be healed again. And Jesus today, dear friends, is here to heal us as he did the miracle of healing that person was paralyzed many years ago. It means if he did it in the past, Jesus is our God of the present. He works yesterday, today, and forever. Let's just collaborate by doing our best to kick off every form of poisonous, toxic, negative realities around us, negative people around us, negative situations around us, and good things will begin happening in our lives. Lord, teach us to forgive and let go of the negative people and situations that have hurt us and left us scattered. Help us to pray and surrender these negative people, negative situations to your hands, so that healed from inside because of our forgiveness, and especially your forgiveness, we may be able to forgive others, especially those who hurt us. Blessings from Jerusalem, dear friends.